Food for Life has been a real journey for our school. It's been very transformational for all our staff and our pupils. Lots and lots of people have helped us. Our allotment association have helped us to build the greenhouse behind me here. They've helped us with the raised beds to grow things. Our school cook is now using some of the vegetables in our school dinners. We've got cookery clubs going, we've got visits to the farm. It's just transformational. It covers all of our curriculum and everybody is thoroughly enjoying it.
Well, we get to do cooking out of our own food that we've grown at the allotment, and we've got quite a lot of different foods in our allotment, like pumpkins and green beans, which are quite nice in like salad and that. So yeah.
We've started a cooking club which takes place after school. Initially we thought we'd do boys only to get them interested. Letters went out and the response was just unbelievable. We even had a waiting list. So they come into this room. It's generally set up prior to them coming in with our school cook, with Tracy Marshall. We set up all the tables. We do actually weigh out the ingredients for them, only because there isn't enough time for them to actually weigh everything and cook everything. But when they're actually doing cooking during their own curriculum lessons, they do then do all the weighing, etc, etc. But they've been absolutely fantastic. They've cooked a variety of meals, well, things for meals. They started off with just ordinary cakes and decorated them. They then went on and did cheese scones, they did pizza, making their own dough, decorating the pizza with olives, peppers, cheese, whatever they wanted they put on. They then did cottage pie, which was absolutely wonderful. So they've done a variety of different things. We're now on to girls cooking, which again we have reduced our numbers because we had 21 boys initially, which was too many really to actually do what we wanted to do properly. So we're doing 13 girls. They've made a Victoria sandwich, they've made chunky monkey cookies, and this week they also did cheese scones. But it's an absolute wonderful facility.
I like the school dinners because they always put little bits on your plates if they haven't put it on the menu before, and they change the menu every season, and you get 3 weeks of the start menu, and then they do it again.
Life organised a cooking bus to come to school, and from each class 10 or 11 people had to go in and they had to make two things. One of them was crab cakes and the other one was some couscous, which is and they taught us like how to cut properly and safely without chopping our fingers. There were two methods. There was the bridge, and there was, I forgot the name for it, but you put your fingers like this and you put your knife a good distance away and you keep cutting down.
We're growing lettuce and cabbage and tomatoes and peppers. Yeah, pepper. Favorite vegetable is broccoli.
And we work on, in our courtyard, we work on like tidying up the courtyard so the plants can grow better, and we water them, and we put in one of our beds we've dug quite like holes so we can put vegetable peelings in to help them grow better.
Had some visits to Felden Forest Farm last year, and some people are still doing it this year. We got to, on our first visit at the start of the year, we went down to the farm and we got to walk around all the farm, and with the farmer George, he had a big wood
and we learn all the names of the trees and the deadly growing.
At a family ambassador trip, we came to the farm and we seen like chickens and loads of other plants, and one of the trees that they told us that was in the woods bit was alder, and there was a big pond there that the farmer sometimes went boating in.
We started our growing last year with the help of our allotment association, and they built all of these beds for us. And since then, the first year we just basically planted everything that we could, from pak choy to basic lettuce and radish. What we did is every year group in Key Stage 2 came out and they was in charge of one aspect. Whereas this year, Year 3 has taken quite a lead role and has been doing our potatoes, and we've dug up 2 rows of our potatoes already this year, and we're looking forward to that on Monday in the kitchen for our food. We link, majority of our growing, we try and link with our topics so we can use some of the food within our cooking area. So say for the Greeks, we're going to be using the carrots and some of the potatoes later on this term in order to create some sort of Greek stew. So it's all sort of linking into that way.
Vegetables we make are better than going to the shop and buying the vegetables.